I decided to document my experience using PODS moving and storage for a long-distance move across the country. When I first started researching moving options, I was overwhelmed by how many companies were out there, but PODS stood out due to its reputation and the convenience of having a container delivered directly to your home. The booking process was relatively simple, and I appreciated that their website provided upfront pricing, at least initially. However, once I got deeper into the process, I realized there were quite a few unexpected charges that weren't clearly outlined in the beginning. The container itself was delivered on time, and the driver was professional and courteous. The container was clean and in good condition. Loading everything took longer than expected, mostly because the unit isn't climate controlled and it was extremely hot that day, which made the process a bit uncomfortable. I also noticed that the interior of the container can get humid, so I'd advise anyone packing sensitive items to use extra moisture protection. Scheduling the pickup was straightforward, although it required calling customer support rather than doing everything online. That's one of the downsides I encountered. While PODS advertises a seamless digital experience, in reality, a lot of coordination still needs to happen over the phone, which can lead to long wait times and occasional miscommunication. Many other useful links you can find in the description. Once the container was picked up, tracking it was fairly easy, but the estimated delivery window was vague. It ended up arriving a full day later than planned, which created some logistical headaches since I had to adjust my schedule last minute. That said, the delivery driver at the destination was also professional and placed the container exactly where I needed it. Unloading went smoothly, but again, be prepared for temperature-sensitive conditions. One thing to keep in mind is that PODS does not help with loading or unloading, so unless you're hiring local movers separately, you'll be doing all the heavy lifting on your own. The container remained secure throughout the journey. None of my belongings were damaged, but I did invest in additional tie-downs and padding just to be safe. One of the more frustrating aspects was dealing with customer service after the move. I had questions about final billing and charges that didn't match the original quote. It took several calls to get a clear answer, and the refs I spoke to gave conflicting information. This made the experience less transparent and somewhat stressful after what was already a big move. Overall, PODS is a solid option if you value flexibility and can handle the logistics on your own. It's not the cheapest choice, and there are some drawbacks in terms of customer support and transparency with pricing. Still, if you're organized and don't mind doing some of the work yourself, it could be a good fit for long distance or even local moves. Just go into it with realistic expectations and be ready to follow up regularly to make sure everything stays on track. If this review helped you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more honest reviews like this one.